Welcome back to another episode. Skilly Talk. What's happening? Today we got some beautiful in here with us today, Jay. Tell these folks who you are.
My name is Amanda. I go by Amanda's World on Instagram. I'm semi-new to Atlanta. We out here.
Okay. And you live in Atlanta?
I live in Atlanta now. Well, outside of the city. City's
Okay.
too wild.
Okay.
City's too wild for me.
Where you are you originally from Atlanta? Nobody.
I'm from Florida.
Okay. You like Atlanta?
Atlanta does what it needs to do.
Yeah.
I just say there's no beach out here. It ain't no sidewalks. So ain't nothing to do with really eat and smoke hookah and drink lemon pepper wings.
That's what they advertise. Because I really think it's more to it.
Nah, it's fun. It is fun out here.
Yeah.
Like it. I've made some dope connections out here.
Yeah. And the connections are here.
Oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
So what made you move to Atlanta?
I came here, I wanted to do comedic film and comedy, and I like TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I tell you, since I've been here though, it's a straight upward trajectory. Like if you keep going and networking and doing what you need to do, there's no way you cannot be successful here.
Yeah, most definitely. So like, who are some people that you've worked with since you've been here?
I worked with, I think when I first got here, I met a comedian named Raheem Holt and Camilla Davis. They're so funny. They were the first people I met when I got here, and they let me come out to one of their comedy shows.
Okay.
And then I met Q, also known as Scam Likely on Instagram. He's hilarious.
Okay.
So many people. I did some Tyler Perry thing, Andre Rison. Then I met this dope man, Vigilante. Dope guy, highly intelligent. I love me a highly intelligent man.
Yeah.
So you meet these people and they have so much more to offer them than the internet, which made it even better being out here. Like being able to have some intelligent conversations with some of these people. It's been good. It's been so good.
So you primarily do like skits and stuff now.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
You want to do more than skits. You want to do like comedy movies or
long-term goal is comedic film. Yeah, I want a major role in a comedy movie.
So you're a funny girl.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah. Y'all got to check them skits out on IG. Funny as fuck. But who are some people that you want to work with up here? They don't have to be famous.
You know who I wanted to get a hold of, who I'm semi-close to now, is Country Wayne. But I just watched
his special the other day.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was good. So I actually got on the team with Mike Bless in their group recently, which was so cool. They're good people. Again, smart people. And they have the most beautiful women on their episodes.
So you got to be on there. You already know what you be like. Bitch, I'm cute too.
Call me.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Those were the people I wanted to meet. Well, I want to work with some more women. I want to work with more women because the men out here are cutthroat. So I'm trying to get a hold of some more women. I'm trying to get a hold of Lola Cash too. She's funny.
Lola Cash? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of her.
Lola's cool.
So if you don't mind me asking, are you married?
I am married.
Okay.
I am married. Okay. I got married about 3 months ago. I met my husband here.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. but I hope that don't slow up.
You know what I would say? So similar to, listening to Vigilante talk, he's a man with purpose. If you have a man with purpose, his motto is, if you're going to go, you're going to go. So if I'm going to go and I'm going to slide with one of these celebrities or one of these men with money, then I'm not for him anyway. So he's very, very, he pushes me. He's like, go out, network, do your thing. He's got his own business. Like he's got to follow his path. And me as a woman, I'm either on the train or I'm off. So there's really no pressure in that.
Yeah, I just had a gal here talking just like that, talking that trash.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I wish more women understood it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but he's got to do his thing and I got to do mine and I got to trust his space too. He's got his own HVAC company. And the women that come to the door, when he come over there, and women are ruthless.
Yeah, I got a homie talk about HVAC.
Yeah.
He talk about some good money in there.
It's some good money. Good money. And them girls coming there in their little hoochie mama shorts.
Hey, but you got to hold on for the people who don't know what HVAC is. HVAC is AC, like when the air conditioning and shit. So imagine your husband going to that woman's house, right? Mm-hmm. And she hot, and she come answer the door, and she ain't got no clothes on.
He get the messages. I'm hot.
Oh, when she hot for?
Right.
What she hot for? I don't know your husband. I'm just saying drinks. What she hot for, Drake?
So you got.
You don't be mad at all?
I can't. For what?
Man, that's crazy. But y'all some trustworthy motherfuckers. Cause
You go crazy. You will if you look at men or relationships in general and what they can do to you, as far as throw you off your purpose.
Yeah,
you'll be crazy. You'll go crazy. You'll go crazy. You will undoubtedly be unsuccessful.
Okay.
There's no other way around it.
So if you could give somebody some advice on being in a relationship, but being married, not just a relationship, and doing what you love, basically. Doing what you love, what advice would you give them?
You have to be friends first. And that sounds super cheesy, but you have to really communicate. We communicate on everything, pretty much. Anything that I like or dislike, and same with him, you have to communicate and be friends, and you have to study yourself. If you're happy yourself, I can't depend on him to make me happy. He can't depend on me to make him happy. If you are truly at peace and happy and you study yourself, the relationship will thrive.
Most definitely.
It really will.
That's some good advice when I meet my wife, bars. But I didn't been married before.
You have?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
Hey, this is my podcast.
We're going to talk about that
I
later.
don't even want to put no light on that bitch.
Okay.
No, Lord forgive me because you my wife. Go back to the judge. Oh, he called me a bitch. No. I don't want that. But okay, so what are you doing to work towards being in a movie, being in movies and doing collabs? Like when you moved up here, how long you been here?
I've been here since 2021.
Oh, so you've been here about a little over 2 years.
But when I first got here, I did travel for about a year. So I stayed home about 2022.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I just started DMing people. Then I would jump on, independent films. I don't underestimate anybody. You don't know who you know. So
okay.
I just jump in and fit in where I can.
Quick advice before we're going to get into this next part. You can give some advice, cause you kind of went quick, and you at the part where people don't want to work with. Not saying you, but you at the beginning stages of where people say, I don't want to work with them. They don't have enough followers or whatever. Cause like right now, if you go on your IG, which I think you're about 5,000 or 6,000, right?
Yeah, 5.
If somebody bigger saw that, they were like, oh no. Mm-hmm. But to a person that believes in the growth and knows what's going on, they'll work with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying if they was bigger, like what we were just talking about before air.
Yeah.
So like, what advice would you give the next beautiful girl that moves to Atlanta and they say, I want to do this. I want to be a movie star. I want to do movies. I want to do skits. Whatever they might want to do, what advice would you give them real quick?
Just don't give up the coochie. And that sounds crazy, but hear me when I tell you this.
Hold on. You could have said, stay focused, girl.
No, listen.
You can believe in God, pray every night.
Most definitely.
Your energy, she said, don't get a puss up, bitch.
It gives you more value, because when I moved here, so I jumped on a couple sets, and women are so quick. Some women are so desperate for the camera. Bad, real bad. So they jump in, they want.
See, I'm trying to have no type on it, but go ahead.
they want to.
Yeah, I got 2 cameras. We in. Woo, go ahead.
The circle ain't that big. The circle's not that big out here. So I watched. They've been gave the coochie to one producer because he's promising her he's gonna get her on these roles. Happens to me all the time. I'm like, they be like, oh, man, I'm gonna help you, and then they not sending me no reels or no skits or no ideas. They're saying, hey, well, let me take you out to eat. And that's cool. I respect, I'm a woman. I get that, as you should. But you lose so much value when you start sleeping with these men. The circle's not that big. Now you're getting passed around. Now nobody want to work with you because your emotions are involved. Because either he done dropped some bomb D on you, or you done gave him some good coochie cat, and now y'all can't even work together. You stay focused and keep coochie at.
That's how that toxic shit starts.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts. You gotta, that's even with me being in this, dealing with, different women or whatever, and with me being so attractive, it's hard for me to keep women off of me, And all I want is an interview I don't want no coochie. You can keep your head. Do what I said. All right.
Understood.
I don't want your coochie. Come do this interview with me, Miss Lady.
Right.
Like my partner said, it's like 8 billion, 6 billion people in
It
this
is.
world. You ain't the only person with that's how I stay focused. I stay focused because I say, only thing she gonna give me some pussy.
And you know
I
how
can
much
go buy
coochie?
some
It's
pussy.
so much coochie out here.
You can buy it. Listen, long as they selling it, I'm buying it.
You don't even have to. All you gotta do is pull out that camera right there. Here, girl, let me be your photographer today. It's up. It's over with.
Let me write this shit. It's advice for me. You hear me? Hey, but we're gonna get into a game called Vibing and Chilling, Chilling and Vibing, right? This is really what I just asked you. Random questions off the list. Okay. So, and then we're gonna make them real quick. You don't have to. Okay, so how do you feel about the 50-50 relationship?
It don't bother me. I understand it. I guess you could say. And I said this in another one of my interviews. For the men that I've met, and this is not true to everybody, for the men that I met, most men, not all men, depending on the value of the man, the most men who want to pay or insist on paying 100% are usually very alpha and controlling.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
Not all of them, just in the right space. It really depends on the context of the man. But I'll pay my little bills if I need to.
Okay.
If I have a choice, of course not. But if that's going to thrive our household, especially in the beginning, so we can build and really build an empire, then cool, then let's hash it out.
Most definitely. All right, we're going to get into the next question. Now, how we usually ask this question, you don't want to ask a question, you're supposed to take a bottle shot.
Okay.
But I don't want you drinking. It's too early in a way. Okay. What I want to ask you. Okay. How long should sex last?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
20 hot minutes. 20 to 30, maybe.
Is that a quickie or is that some good?
That's some good sex. I remember when I was young, you get worn. We grown now. That was, I guess, when you in your 20s maybe, but 30s, you can get a lot done in 20 minutes. A lot.
Bro.
You can get a lot done in 20 minutes.
Dude, it's just how you saying it. She said, you get a lot done in 20 minutes. It's like she's saying get up 20 minutes earlier before work. You don't realize you can write down your goals for the day.
You can listen, put a timer on. Or tell the women, because I know it's usually us, we're usually the more hypersexual ones. But if we had to put in all the work y'all got to put in for 20 minutes, I think I'll tap out.
And see, that was what you just said. Usually women are what?
It's when we're a little bit more hypersexual.
But they act like we are. Okay, we're going to the next question. Okay, what is a big turn on for you from a man?
When he speaks slow.
Okay.
And walks slow.
Okay.
He's calculated.
Okay. Yeah, see, my daughter said I got a little slowness in my walk, like a little limp. Oh, she mad. God damn it. I'm tripping, man. What his name? Derek. What's the fake name I gave him? Derek. I'm sorry, dog. Well, go ahead. You say he walks slow?
Yeah, he was. When I met my husband, he walks slow. He's calculated. Everything's not fast paced. Men who move fast, think fast, usually can't focus.
Yeah, that makes sense. A man that walks fast can't think, can't take the time to think
and process.
That's crazy.
He walks. So he's light skinned. I usually like dark skinned, midnight black men. I was like, I've never dated light skinned men, never. And that man came to my house, pulled up with that furnace, and he was just walking real slow. Just
hold up, pause.
And then I was like,
pause. Don't say another goddamn word.
Don't look at me like that. You make me laugh. What you thinking?
So, if you was messing with his furnace, you don't think another gal will mess with his furnace? Go ahead.
Most definitely.
You met your husband through his business or what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes. He came and dropped it off at my house.
It wasn't just the furnace.
It was just the furnace.
I ain't dropped nothing else off.
Not yet.
Go ahead.
Not yet. And then I text my friends that night. So y'all, I just met my husband. No lie.
Whoa.
And then he would not be my boyfriend to save my life, which I respect. He was like, Amanda, I'm not ready. He kept me, I won't necessarily friend zone, but almost friend zone for a solid, to the day, 364 days. And then after a year, he was like, okay, you know, we can officially be together. And then 6 months later, he proposed. I was with a man for 13 years. So I'm a firm believer in it. When you know, you know.
Dude, that is weird because
It's crazy.
the reason is weird because I see his method. Listen, what I'm saying is, I don't know how to say it. Listen, usually when a woman's fine as you like, man, you just like the rest of them, man. It's hard to fall in love, like, and this ain't, I don't want to disrespect, like, Finesse said, what his name? Jonathan, yeah, they call him by his Jonathan. Jonathan, but just like what Jonathan said, he likes sevens. And when he said that about sevens, I was like, bro, he right. They the best girls. But you don't want to dog out women like that, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, you a 10. I'm not saying you're a 10 because I don't want your husband coming. I'll be gone by then anyway when he see this. But let's say you're a 10, right? Me, if I see a 10 or 6 or 7, I'm gonna go towards the 6 and 7 because the 6 and 7s, they tend to have more fun.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Based on the
Tens always worry about their appearance. And I'm going to tell you, please don't let me forget to tell you what I mean by that. Mm-hmm. The difference with them and you. He got to know you and know you wasn't those type of 10s.
He didn't give me a choice. I was in some sweatpants and my hair pulled back in a ponytail when we met, and we went out the next night.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Ain't no pressure. And I think I would say that too, when you operate in I'm happy. And when you operate internally happy, things will come to you. Like I got some friends that, I need a man. I made decent money, know how to take care of myself. I wasn't like longing for it. I was just internally happy. And when I met him, I was happy he was doing this thing. And there's no pressure on a lot of things. But as time progressed, I'm like, dang, you don't want to be my boyfriend? He was like, nope, it ain't time. I ain't ready. I remember one day I was out on a contract in Texas. And I know he was like on dates with people. Like our communication has been. He
was on dates while y'all was talking?
I asked him when did he answer. I said, "What, you was out last night?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, damn. Now what am I supposed? You can't. What you gonna say? You ain't my man. I know you ain't my man. We made our relationship status very clear, and in our communication, we read a lot together and study a lot. And if someone tells you the truth, you either gonna roll with it or you gonna go. The choice is yours. So it becomes unfair when people don't give you the choice. You got the choice, do what you want.
Then 2 women typically want what they can't have. Mm-hmm. So that need to write a book. Hey, he got some hard shit in that book. Yeah. I'm reading it now. Yeah. He told you he was fucking with other women. He told you he was on dates. Did you ever tell him if you went on a date?
I was traveling. I wasn't. At the time, there was some men I was talking to. But then
women,
I started to like him so much, like I cut everybody off. So when I would come in town, I'm like, hey, you at the house?
See, that's the difference in the 10s. You that type of 10. All 10s aren't like that. Yeah. Those are good women. When women cut off all they hoes for this one dude, or vice versa. If a nigga cut off all his hoes for this one girl, those are good people.
It's a not double about standard. I ain't gonna say it's fair, it's right. I wouldn't even know what to tell people to do in that space, but I wasn't even gonna waste. I'm pretty clear. I don't really like gray areas, so I wasn't even gonna waste these dudes' times. And he was just different. Like when I moved here, of course, I'm new here and everybody knows each other out here, and people were trying to take me out. Come over, let me cook for you, let me take you out. I never go, but for whatever reason, his calmness and his calculatedness, it just drove me to only want to be there. Like I didn't want to be nowhere else. And
to
if
be
I was
around him,
he was one of those. If I was with my mom at the grocery store, all right, mom, I gotta go. My husband calling, my man calling, my future man calling. I was like, I gotta go. I'll see you later on.
So, man, why are we making this whole episode about you?
Okay, my bad.
But because this is authentic. This is not that a man should be a rich nigga type shit.
Our circumstances when I met him, and I won't say because I don't know if he cares for you to know, but in the transition I met him in, I didn't know how much money he had. I had no idea. But I know when I got around him, he made me calm because I'm pretty hyper. He made me just very relaxed. So, and I have gotten more, he teaches me. Yeah. It wasn't even more, anything, the best thing you can get from a man is his knowledge, not his money. He teaches me. He taught me a lot. So I can roll with that. If we decided to not make it today, the information he's given me, I will, unless I just get lazy, there would be no reason why I shouldn't stay and be successful. The money gonna go.
Yeah, you hell.
So, anyway.
Man, we kind of, this whole episode really just.
Oh yeah, where was we at?
Yeah, this deep because you really giving some sauce on this motherfucker, like real talk.
I want women to understand so much. We gotta figure ourselves out. That's all. But we'll get there. We'll say that for another day.
Yeah, like my partner told me, he said, we're in a gender war.
Yeah.
He said when he said that, I didn't took it and ran with it because it's a gender war. I always tell people this. This is what I always tell people. When we stop fucking, I believe it's a war. But as long as we keep fucking each other, meaning fucking, I mean sex. Long as babies are being made still, I don't believe that shit. Okay. I don't believe the men should be this or a woman should be that. I don't believe none of that shit because it's still, we still fucking. Men are still fucking women and women still fucking men. If they stop holding shit, if men start saying you ain't getting no dick, or if a woman say you ain't getting no pussy, then okay, we got a problem. We going back to a pandemic. There's some shit going on. Pull your guns out. You hear me? But this baby's still being made every motherfucking day, so I don't believe that. But I got one more question. Vibing and chilling and vibing. And I can ask this kind of like with you and your husband. Do y'all go to strip club?
That's our favorite place to go. I think our first date was at the strip club.
So you go to strip clubs with your husband?
Yeah, we have fun.
Have you ever danced before?
I can't dance.
Yeah.
I can't dance. I got a little 1-2 move. That's it. I never could twerk. I was never taught. So I get.
And how old are you?
I'm 33.
So when you say you can't twerk, like how do you twerk?
I hit a little. This it.
What the fuck?
That's all I got in my crown and coat. That's it. I'll be having a good time.
CJ, hey, that motherfucker just hit the.
That's my.
She just hit the cards and babies.
That's
boy.
my shimmy. That
motherfucker said no.
I can't dance, but you know what? A lot of them women, don't get me wrong, they ain't doing what I'm doing because I really can't dance for real. Some of these women can't dance either. Everybody just got super big butts. It's rare we go to a strip club and we see some girls like dancing. Like the strip club is supposed to be like naked gymnastics, but it's not. Everybody's just doing a little. One thing I can't do is that little 1 cheek, 2 cheek, 1 cheek.
I know you can't even bounce the cheek.
I be working on it.
You just bouncing your. I don't know if you know, but the only thing that was bouncing was your shoulders.
I be trying. That's my little shimmy. That's my thing. That's my thing right
Bro,
there.
you look like
it.
A little kid just got a tree. Mom, can I get some juice?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're going to wrap this episode up, man. But tell these folks where you at, how they can find you, and all that.
Okay. I am on Amanda's_world_ on Instagram and Amanda No Binds. Y'all won't understand unless you used to watch Nickelodeon back in the day on Facebook. That's it. Call me.
And you know where to find me at. Skillet Talk Podcast. I am your host, Super DJ SUPA. I am Super DJ on IG. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow the links. I got one more question, and this is for people that really want to work with you. Mm-hmm. How can they reach out? Is DM?
Oh yeah, my DMs ain't jumping. Just
or email.
They can DM me. They can DM me.
Okay, and you heard it. You heard it here, guys. I'll put her name on the screen. I know I will. But hey, I thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you so much. And we're gonna end this motherfucker like that. Yo!